please bear in mind that you have 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yes. Thank you, sir, for allowing me to participate in a short duration discussion with regard to the plight of education sector and the state. Sir, let me start by quote the one famous quote of the educationist Alan Bloom by saying, "Education is the movement from darkness to light." That is the hope and aspiration of the people of the state at large, that we would like to see the initiative taken by the education department to improve education sector within our state, be it from lower primary till the higher education. We would like to see the light of the day, and we have high hope and aspiration that under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister, the Education Minister, we will see all these issues try to be solved in due course of time. So education, if we try to evaluate properly the disparity or the standard of education in rural area and in urban area, it is quite different. The background, the facility, all the issues if we look into. Taking into consideration the initiative taken by the state government, by the central government to improve education in our state, we have seen substantial initiative that has been taken in the past. The introduction of EMRS, Iklavia Model of Residential School, is one of the initiatives that will help the poor and needy, the students who belong to the scheduled tribe, and they can access to free and fair education from class 8 to 12. Which we see that in days to come after this project, this mission will be commissioned, and the EMRS school throughout the state. We would like to see that the management of the school has to be proper and run by the state government, especially while appointing teachers and all. There will be an opportunity to give space for the local people, for the indigenous people to take part and to get the job within the school. With regards to education, Ribhoi district being an aspirational district regarded by Niti Ayog, Government of India, we would like to see more initiative in education sector, the upgradation, special focus from the government, special assistance from the central government to look into, apart from health and nutrition. We know education is one of the sector that has to be looked into. The condition of the lower primary school in rural area, not only in Ribhoi, in all the state, it is in deplorable condition. But we have seen positive initiative has been taken by the government of the day to start to give new buildings to those depopulated school, lower primary school, upper primary school, run by the government at the village level. We have seen this initiative have been started, and we would like that this will continue in days to come. Then with regard to the recruitment of teachers, my colleague have already mentioned, but it is very important. If we go at the ground, we will see that many schools, be it the SSA, be it the government, be it deficit pattern, be it ad hoc pattern, there are many schools without teachers now. So, but due to this High Court order, the roster system not in place, so the regular appointment has been in halt. So I would like to urge through you, sir, to the education department to find ways and means, because it cannot keep on lingering like this. Without teachers, student will suffer. So by any means, the department will have to find ways to engage teachers on any basis, on temporary or any basis before the regular recruitment could happen in all this pattern of school that we are having. With regards to the issue of few deficit LP school teacher, Recently, the government has been kind enough to regularize those teachers who have been appointed after 1994, those who have been appointed after 1994. But there are few teachers who have been left out in a deficit pattern, appointed prior to 1994. So I would like to urge the Education Department to look into this, because not more of them, there are few of them who has been left out. So this point could be, if it can be considered for those who have been appointed prior to 1994 as a teacher in a deficit pattern within the state as a whole. Then the issue of the SSA non-teaching staff. They have been always in the street. The non-teaching staff, their demand like the regularization of their job, and then regular payment of salary, and then to be treated as non-teaching staff, because now they have been treated as a teaching staff. So this matter we would like the government, the Education Department to look into. With regards to the financial assistance to the newly created higher secondary school within the state, those who have served for more than 10 years, special attention has to be looked into, so that those schools with high enrollment, they need financial assistance from the government to support the salary of the teachers. So we would like to urge the Education Department to look into the matter seriously and to consider for financial assistance for the higher secondary school, those who have served for more than 10 years within the state. So under Article 275, the grant in aid to many schools, it has happened in the past also. We are thankful to the government through this initiative, but I would like to urge that the selection of the school, for the benefit for the grant in aid through Article 275, we would like to see that the selection for those deserving schools with high enrollment, with low building, no proper infrastructure has to be looked into. So with regard to the issue of government college, Riverhoy District, we need one more government college, because we have seen many students have come, all private colleges have been packed. We would like to see that the government will focus in days to come to have a special mark, especially being an aspirational district. We would urge the government that they will have special focus for Riverhoy District also to have one government college. With regards to the young student, for career guidance, we would like to see the Education Department will explore possibility of how to find ways and means to have a proper career guidance through the department, to see that our youth, they will have a proper guidance, be it for competition in civil service exam, especially in rural sector. We know the capacity of our students in the rural area. They are still lagging behind compared to the urban student. So we would like to see the department will look into and to see that those deserving young students, they will have an opportunity to serve and to have the chance to move ahead. Before I will resume my seat, sir, I would like to see that the Education Department will take note of these few issues that I have been raised, and we would like to see, as someone has said, that education breeds confidence, confidence breeds hope, and hope breeds peace. Thank you, sir, for allowing me to take part in this short discussion.
Thank you.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. So I rise to participate in the motion brought by the Honourable Member from Roy, George Billinger, that is related with the plight of the teacher. So the state of Meghalaya now has attained of 50 years, but what I would like to put forward, we expect that from now on, we looking forward that the state will be prosper, develop with the contribution of each and every one of us. So we'll do many important when we're talking about the education sector. It is high time now, sir, that the glory that we have lost for many years, that all of us, we knew that Meghalaya is one of the best institutions in the country. Before, sir, most of the parents, they have sent the children to study here in the city of Shillong, even in the cities of whole. Many of the students from the Northeast, even in the part of the country, they come and study here in the city of Shillong. But we have lost the glory. But I'm sure that now, like I already said in the beginning, that we have moved 50 years, we have to be positive in mind. Though we have negative in thought of many problems that the education department are facing, I'm looking forward that the time has come that we are focused on the positive approach, and let we bring back the glory. That glory, I mean, again, it will be the benefit for the state, the benefit meant for the student, and benefit to all of us. So it is high time, sir. It is high time that the state should have more education institution in the state. So we have secondary, we have many secondary, we have many higher secondary, but less college that we have in our state. It is important from the side of the government, sir, to encourage of the college. We understand, sir, when setting up of the college, it is not easy. It required a huge of investment, or personally, especially private, it required a huge investment. We are very much happy, sir, now with the coming up of one international school here in the city of Shillong, there at Penthormkra. I may say, like already said, that we will in positive approach. That 50 years we are looking forward a good institution, because the time has come that we have a positive approach. 50 years, that glory should come back. But what required to be the policy and a good policy and program from the government. So it is high time, sir, that we should have our own university. The present university that we have in the state, I'm talking about the central university or state university. The university, as of the day, we don't have our own Meghalaya University. It is high time. When we're talking about university, we understand it required huge money, huge investment. It required a bold decision from the side of the government. I'm sure that with the contribution of many of the institutions that we have in the city and the state, I'm very positive approach. One day we'll have its own university. No doubt that Northeastern Hill University is Central University. It has contributed a lot for the state, but we're getting more advantage by having of Nehu there in my constituency. That is in areas of Baukoro Omshing. Many of the students coming from the whole of Northeast, even outside, they came and studied there. But I'm sure that by studying in that areas, many of people have been getting a lot. The way of doing business, the way of running of vehicles, hiring vehicles, and others. But sir, like we have to take a bold decision enough. Other state in the country, like nearby to us, like Assam, they have its own university, that is Assam University. They have a university there. I may say that Manipur University. But sometimes we should feel, but why not we in Meghalaya, we don't have our own university. But it depends much with the legislators. It depends much with the political leader. I'm sure that if the political leader they have a positive approach, I didn't see any problem that we can have its own university. So it is important, so that it is important, but you keep in mind from the state of the government that it is high time that should have a professional courses or private professional college here in our state. So like other states in the country, if it is in Assam, if it is in Karnataka, if it is the state of Delhi and others, we could see that many private college and a private university has come up. But it's important from the state of the government to invite a professional college in our state. If it is MBBS, if it is engineering, if it is others, it is a high time that we should think of the private college to invite in our state. So I also would like to urge the Honorable Education Minister, like the members of the managing committee from Molai President College, there last month from the MC they have met with Honorable Education Minister and request him, if possible, to consider the Meghalaya President College as one of the People Community College. So when I'm talking about the Meghalaya President College, that's why I may say that is one of the good college there in my constituency. I'm looking forward with the support, with the guidance, and especially we understand the financial support is very important. The college, with the sponsoring body of Meghalaya President Church, they have built the college. That is with his own contribution. But I could see that it is high time from the state government to come and do something, be the part of the progress of this college. So we have another college, we have another higher secondary school. That is the Sacred Heart Boys Higher Secondary School. That is this is also very important. So for the information, for your information, also for information of the Education Minister. So this is the Sacred Boys Higher Secondary School. I'm proud that they have already have its own science or science stream. It's only completion of 25 years. So can you imagine in my constituency, the Sacred Boys Higher Secondary School, they have even set up of the science stream, now completion of 25 years. But when I inquired about the contribution of Education Department, so it is very unfortunate that it seemed that the Education Department have not contributed up to that mark for the running of the higher secondary school. So coming for the problem of the teacher, the honourable members have already mentioned, we have the problem associate teacher. Like also we knew that this is the big problem in our state. But here when we're talking about associate teacher, we knew that this scheme, it came from the central government. It depends on the central government. If the government give for money, that means our state, the government, they can give money to teacher. If not, but I know that the government have tried best of taking money from the corpus fund, how to help the teacher. But what I thought that it will be proper from the education department. We have to make, like Ollie said yesterday, sir, about education. We need that the budgetary allocation. We have to enhance the budgetary allocation. So if this problem we can understand now, again the problem will continue. We don't want to make this problem to continue. We would like to make for the settlement once and for all. We don't want the teacher to come to the street and carrying a placard. We would like the teacher to be in classroom.
Honourable member.
2 minutes, sir. 2 minutes. We have the problem, sir, as a first-term teacher. They also come to the street. We have a contractual teacher. We have a midday meal cook. That also they have to come to the street. But so it is very unfortunate. So like all members said, we would like the teacher to focus on the classroom. But you understand, if the study is not been satisfied, if the government have not given the study at the appropriate time, they have to come. So we don't want to any more. So 50 years, it is high time to have a positive approach. They already said in yesterday, it depends much with the leader who lead the government. I'm sure that, sir, the leader will have a vision, and leader will remove this problem that already facing now. I'm sure that this problem could be solved at the earliest. The honourable members have already been said about the government have already been spent 2,000 crore for infrastructure and others. If it is 2,000 crore, it seems it's not enough. It is important for the government to increase of the budget allocation, maybe 4,000, 5,000, it depends on wisdom of the government. With this word, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I resume my seat. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.